course, as soon as I start recording, my internet glitches. There we go. All right. I don't remember exactly where I am. Um, I think I finished off doing some inventory management, and I think I need to go to Mast. I think I need to go to Mast and start the um, Moara quest line. So, assuming that's accurate, this playthrough I was kind of wanting to kind of go where things take me. Of course, I abandoned the previous playthrough. Um, some recording issues and such. So, this playthrough, I think I'm going to, if it gives me the contraband chems like it did on the last playthrough, I'm going to try to go with that storyline and just start going for the trip. I also want to try to start outpost building as soon as it's feasible. If it's like previous Bethesda games, then that should actually be fairly lucrative. I don't know how this one's set up though, and if we're being honest, Fallout is only lucrative like that because of water farms. So it may or may not be lucrative. I don't know. I did like that a couple of the tooltips have referred to cargo links between outposts. Gives the idea of supply lines so that you can have different outposts make work together. On an industrial outpost. Regardless, the outposts are probably going to take a little while to actually get to. Got a reasonably full ship. Um, want to say that I was saving it for saving a lot of the random bits and bobs or selling for the commerce skill point, but I think I'm actually going to change my mind there. So I'm going to save modified gear. Not mean to put that away. And save stuff that I don't know about the changes. That I just don't want to take a lot of time evaluate. Just don't want to take a lot of time to evaluate different items. Yes, I know that I can sell directly from my inventory, or directly from my ship, rather, but doing it this way does, especially since I'm just going to go over to Trade Authority kiosk, doing it this way does give me a little more control.
There's a huge difference between being prepared and carrying too much.
All right.
Captain.
And go. Ah, that's right. I'm still
Yes.
speaking
Pleasant
of
to see you.
Sarah. I think it just had me clipping through the ramp in order to get that angle.
If you have any gear you want me to haul, I'm happy to help.
I'm not gonna lie, I like this. Okay, so all she's got on her is all I needed to know.
Time to go?
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast.
So I do have to say that I definitely catch up. I do have to say that I definitely um, enjoy Starfield's system for stamina a lot better than I did Fallout or even a lot of other games. Because rather than just a stamina bar,
Each of you swear to protect and
you
defend the citizens of the United
it
Colonies.
seems to work more like
The well's been having brownouts all the
people
Sarah,
time.
actually
good to
do.
see you.
Mast finally
Who's your
sent someone
friend?
down there, but
Hopefully
nothing's changed.
Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? Oh, sorry, but no. UC citizenship is all earned based on service. They should have covered this in your civic lessons. Go figure.
Classic.
All right, all right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Sol system has a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
So I'm not a fan of the Starship Troopers-esque service guarantees citizenship.
Okay. That was a hell of a jump.
Yes, Sarah, I'm just
See
fine.
Tony after work.
I was forgetting why I was running back instead of trying to use the teleport questions because I wanted to stop by Jimson working Kyle again. See if I can offload that 13 kilo spacesuit.
Hope you're finding everything you need. If it belongs on your ship,
If it belongs on
oh, please, take a look.
it belongs on your ship, I'm sure we have it here. I know how that was intended, but I have to say it sounds like a Jawa. Like
Appreciate the business.
an episode of Kenobi where they just admit to stealing from his ship to sell it back to him. know that is not the case with this store, but it's still fun. Money do I have? 9,000. I don't think that's enough to upgrade to another cargo hold, because I think in order to get another cargo hold, I have to add
Everything good?
more engines.
We're here to help.
Got some funky hair. Like it.
Anything I can help you with?
Yes, I want to see if I can get a better ship.
Sure, have at it.
Or rather, more upgrade. Okay. I think just adding a cargo is going to ask me for better engines. Yes. Already got the 2010s. So in order to actually add better engines, itch. Okay. That one's got a firefly filter. Up the cowling by 1. Ah. Don't know why I wouldn't put Deimos. Not happy with that. Okay. As if this is 5. Is wanting to see if there's any side mounts as silly as this one, as open as but what was the mass? Same 5 as this one. Not a fan of that. Only got left around 7,000. I can't get 2 Not get well. I can get 2 inches. Rust 46, 50, 79. Let's see. Upgrade them both later if structural and after all. And I think I got enough still for the second. Yep. All right. I've got the engine power now. Just shy of our credits. So next upgrade, I can shift this 1 by 1 and 2 by 2, and I should be able add another 2 cargo holds. That'll get me, because that's what I do.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
I do think I'm going to do some side faction jobs quick as I can, because I want to get some better quick money. And get a second ship. So I have one for just basic questing, like what we're doing here, and one for like actual fighting.
Greetings, Captain.
And I know that I saw some ships that were in like the 50K range. 50 to 70K. Might have been 7,500 or 75,000 rather. See where we're at. See where we are at when we finish the Moara quest. We should get another skill point by the end of the Moara quest, maybe 2. And that way we can do one for commerce, do one for security. Probably go with security first. We can upgrade to expert level locks.
This is United Colonies Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
At the UC. Yes. Take 2 little ships. Are those thrusters on the back end? I'm gonna have to look for them. I like it. Anyway. Alright. Mission. Landing targets.
Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
I believe that flaring refers to the off jets. The spreading out of thrusters. Alright. First, if I did ship upgrades, all the doors are closed. Yeah, I think I'm going to move the. When I do my next ship upgrade, I think I'm going to move the 2x1 area up to the front. Because I don't really have an issue with like the storeroom having a ladder through it, but I kind of don't like the look here. I really don't like the bathroom being like next to the stairs. Although I suppose if I'm like getting onto my ship, probably the first thing might not be a bad idea. Let's get well-rested sleep. Better for XP. No reason not to go ahead and take a nap before we leave the ship.
Well, hey there. Nice long rest, eh?
Yes, Sarah.
I wonder if the Broken Spear is still open. It's the only decent place in town to grab a drink.
Hello, Captain.
What a lovely view of the Martian sky. Frankly, I'm a bit surprised to find such a delightful spot in this rather drab city.
Heat leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive. Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what is going to run?
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
I think when I get back to Constellation after the Moara quest line, I think I might actually go into the well at Brownout quest. It may be something as simple as heat leeches. It may be bandits. I don't know. But I never went into it in my first place. Why not? I don't think they give you direct access to the well from the lodge. It's going to be hard.
Can't wait to get shipped off to another base.
Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are way cooler than anything we've got.
Of course, this is what you're worried about. Pull in the items locker.
Hey, give that back.
Did not mean to do that. At least now I know to let me pick up stolen items in the scan window.
Glad I'm training out here and not somewhere like on the surface of Titan.
The
Proud
military
to
life
make
may be
you
tough,
Marine.
but damn it,
Hoorah!
I'm gonna make my family proud.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle unless you're a minor. Or at least don't come crying to me if anything happens to you.
The locals tend to stay out of trouble. Visitors? That's another story. Sergeant Booth at your service. If you have a security-related concern, bring it up to me. Not if I've got anything to say about it. For real, though. I don't know if it's because everyone's too busy working, or if it's because of the military presence, but crime's pretty low. We get the occasional drunken brawls, petty thefts and stuff, but Sidonia ain't exactly a hotbed of crime. We're not Neon.
So, military presence. I assume he's talking about the UC Marine, not UCC.
As much as someone's last name is a nickname, friends, acquaintances, and other locals call me Booth. You can call me Sergeant Booth.
Ah, yes.
Be seeing you around. Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
Hiding T behind the desk.
Keep on the straight and narrow, and there won't be anything to worry about. Whew. Almost break time. Come on. You can make it.
Your storage. Feel anything. Get in the cop room. Of course, I say I don't want to steal anything in the cop room, as I'm stealing a lot of low-level stuff. Sarah, why are you sitting there?
community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others, or fulfill any spiritual needs you may have. You let us know.
That's it for this place.
Sorry? What do you mean there's no work?
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. But we just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month. It's possible they may not extend them.
This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids at home. We can't wait almost 2 months for a job that may not even exist then.
Hey, I get it. But there's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take it up with corporate if you want. Sorry, but I have to get back to work.
Come on, forget it. Let's get out of here. Maybe it's not too late to catch a ride back home.
You know, I believe we've got the best mining team ever assembled here.
I know you were counting on that, Silva.
Welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor. Mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Sidonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat. So long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
So,
Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremor. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
didn't want to talk to the boom. Anyway,
It is now safe to resume normal activity.
so I know that no game is ever going to go like
Yeah.
is ever going to actually do like good political commentary, but that section where he was talking about those two people, realistically, in especially a future that's got this much interconnectivity, talk you can jump really fast. There is zero reason that you shouldn't be able to sign up for that job before you get here. The only reason to do that is if you are specifically keeping it open for people to take advantage of other people, and that the only reason for you
Ready
to
to
do
go
that
on now?
is if you also own the transports and you're literally just trying to milk as much money out of people who can barely afford to travel between. There's zero reason that you should be able to sign up for that job and hold your spot. Even if you do have to pay for the transit, and you should still be able to sign up for the job. Anyway.
Oh, that! Oh, nothing to worry about. We do fracking on Mars with subterranean particle detonations. Those announcements are just to let people know when to expect them. Now, you probably felt the rumble when the detonations actually go off. That's all it is. Not too bad, eh?
Sounds like it's asking for earthquakes.
Basically, it's high-tech mining. We use immensely powerful controlled particle detonations deep underground to loosen up subterranean gases and other difficult-to-gather resources so we can harvest them. Sounds way more dangerous than it is. Probably. Actually, it's still pretty dangerous if you don't know what you're doing.
Not earthquakes, but sounds like a recipe for cave-ins. That's what I was.
Oh, come on, mate. It's perfectly safe. We're miles away, so all we get is a little jiggle now and again. Just make sure to hold the railing when going downstairs and you'll be fine.
Yeah, the fact that I'm Getting that big of a rumble from miles away tells me you are massively destabilizing the ground, not just in the area, but miles away. Proper signal.
Yep, that's me. Joined up with Deimos when I was just 17 as a mining gopher. Go for this, go for that, you know how it is. I worked hard, proved myself capable, and got the promotion to mining director about 6 years ago, after the old boss retired. Some of the older guys resent me, but I give everyone a lot of leeway as long as they meet their quotas. So that keeps them happy enough. Not so bad for one of the oldest mines in the settled systems. We struggle with the lack of decent equipment, but we work hard and make up for it. As I'm sure you know, we're responsible for supplying resources to Deimos Star Yards, which in turn is responsible for supplying UC naval vessels. That, among other major projects, makes us one of the United Colony's most important mining operations. The prestige and pay that comes with it almost makes up for being stationed at the arse end of the settled systems in the middle of nowhere. Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now. Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job, off the books. Great! I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though. I'm getting there. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first.
Why are you not offering that to the people that you just kicked out? You have 2 people's worth of labor, so even if they're not good enough to bring up a full quota, they're off the books and they're asking for help.
Of course not. I'll pay you out of my own pocket. I care about my miners, even if corporate doesn't understand our struggles down here. I'm willing to put in some sacrifices to help. That's just the kind of guy I am. If I had the credits to buy all the equipment myself, I would. But this is the next best thing. When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help him out with something. I just don't have time.
Well then, what can I do you for?
Looks like everything up here is pricing up. Alright. Go to our side missions. That's cool.
Be careful down near the mines, and enter any active site at your own risk.
I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
Time is money, love, so if you've got something to say, then say it.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Locked door. Master skill.
We got lots of stuff. Just ask.
It is illegal to transport plant or animal life to Mars without going through official safety channels or our trade authority partners. Adherence to this law.
I can't imagine being stuck down here gathering rocks for a living when there's an entire universe to explore.
All right.
Okay. I can see you're serious about helping me. That ore you mined is really gonna bolster our numbers. Great. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our Director of Mining Operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval.
Why would you not hire the other miner as his assistant?
We just need you to take the job until we get the approval signed. Then you can quit, keep it, or do whatever. It's not as bad as it sounds. Worst case scenario, you may have to go fetch some stuff for him and go over his messages. It'll be easy, I promise. Now hold on, it's not that easy. You'll need to apply for it like anyone else. Head to the Deimos Star Yard's office up in orbit to fill out the application. It's where that job is posted. Come back and see me when you've done that, and we'll talk about how to secure the position for you.
You're jumping through a lot of hoops to get those miners the equipment that they need.
Will it let me jump from inside to outside? Doesn't look like. Okay. Yes, Sarah. I'm jumping through a lot of hoops to get to the equipment because I want more money for either a second ship for specifically fighting or cargo hold. A little bit of extra cargo space in the Frontier is good. I kind of want to bring it back to its original look and have just a second ship of my own.
It's good to be back on board.
All right. Lock target. Try to get to 500 meters up.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Good day, Captain.
When humanity finally left the cradle of Earth behind,
I wish Deimos builds some of the toughest ships in the settled systems. That's probably
Pretty
why
heavy
the
thunder.
DC Navy continues to contract with them to this day.
We can bullshit anything. I believe secondary school is referred to as. Call it a bachelor's degree. Depends on the corporation. It's for eating.
when the UC defended itself from the Crimson Fleet, House of Arun, and the Freestar Collective, it was Deimos' state-of-the-art technology.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
Kind of pretty looking. Vaguely reminiscent of a sauropod with ankylosaur on it. No way to tell with that lighting though.
Ugh, Sidonia. Check your suit seals. Martian dust gets everywhere.
Watch out for the robots.
You're listening to the Settled Systems News Network.
Wonder.
Don't worry. We're gonna make sure... Okay, now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice. To do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level. If you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in. I happen to know that the HR director, Tia, and the other women in the office tend to go to the Broken Spear for happy hour at 5 every evening. That's your window of opportunity. I know it might feel shady, but think of it more like uncorking an unnecessary bottleneck. It's going to help us all. By the way, the HR password is password spelled backwards, which Tia thinks is pretty clever. She gets talkative during happy hour, and loud. Surprised everyone doesn't know her password, honestly. Anyway, should be pretty easy. Good luck.
You know Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy. If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
All right, it is Moon Local.
caught on the Martian surface without proper protective gear. All outside surface activities require the use of a certified safety suit.
Amy. What's her? Fastest time. Hi.
Sidonia, isn't it? Fine by me. My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs. You mean, apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital. Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly.
All right.
Very well. Next time, then.
Haven't seen.
Goodbye.
A reminder that particle detonations can occur beyond the city limits between the hours of 0600 and 1800 local time.
Yeah. I chose here to talk because in my view, or while I was talking, hoping did pass the time.
Deimos Star Yards may be the first major ship manufacturer, but that doesn't mean we haven't kept up with the times. There's always something to do around here.
Right. And just in case. Better to get up. Nice. Just tells me what the password is. over 10 years. Perfect score is ideal. All right.
Caution. Prepare for today's final subterranean particle detonation.
Trust me, this is the best shot we've got.
Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors.
And I can say that I've got some good news for you. I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter's assistant. Congratulations. Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter, and when you get access to his terminal messages, you'll see my request. All you've got to do is approve that request, and we'll be right on with it. Then, we can get that new equipment and show corporate how it's done.
Final particle detonation concluded. Please now stay to resume normal activity for the remainder of the day. Detonations to resume tomorrow.
Hey, you know why they call this the Red Planet? Because it's not the moon!
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of business operations to operate and all that.
How very
You're finally
eligible.
back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how tough this job is without an assistant?
Extremely tough when you're incompetent.
What happened to the old one? You know what? Never mind. When they told me how poorly you did on your application questions, I had my doubts. But at least you showed up on time, so maybe there's hope. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get to work. Not quite. I need you to do something much more important before you get to that. I'm expecting a personal shipment. I'm not sure why, but the last time this happened, my assistant ended up speaking to Governor Hurst about it. Now, run off and get it for me.
What kind of contraband are you regularly getting?
I don't know. At first I thought I had multiple assistants that rotated in and out, but it seems I've only ever had one at a time and they all just stopped showing up. I believe
You're
my last
incompetent.
assistant was supposed to get me some coffee, but never came back. I honestly wasn't listening to whatever they were crying about.
Nice.
Oh, do they cover nothing in orientation anymore? No, strike that. We got rid of orientation, didn't we? Anyway,
That's why no one
it's
knows
not
what they're doing.
important. Your job is easy. You do what I ask, and that's pretty much it. I'm surprised you've forgotten that all right, new assistant. I keep forgetting. What's in the shipment? A good assistant knows it's not their place to ask. Bad assistants get fired. Mediocre assistants get... You know what? I forgot where I was going with this, but it doesn't matter. Just get it for me, will you? Also, I don't quite remember. But it is important, that I know.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Mediocre assistants get whipped.
Maybe I should give them a second chance.
I tell you, Sidonia's a great place to open up a business. We've really been booming lately, despite what the news media's been reporting.
Ah, hello.
Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street, but I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you? Something important, huh? Well, lay it out for me. Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself, haven't you? Heard of you. Of course, how could I not?
Interesting. It appears Governor Hurst is well aware of our exploits.
If by exploits, you mean what your friend is doing for Sidonia, and not your work for Constellation, Ms. Morgan, you're right on the money. So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. You're not in trouble, unless you make trouble. And I don't think you're the type. I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good. So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you? Oh, I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Then again, he may be unaware. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first, since you seem to be adept at keeping quiet. See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this.
Cool.
Oh, it's a few reasons. I don't want this mired in their process. Also, it's a bit of an embarrassment for a sitting governor to lose a ship. So I'd rather that not get out. I'm sure you understand. Well, this is a tricky situation indeed. Not to get bogged down in details, but assuming this is the work of pirates, it's best to destroy the ship and everybody on board. Makes it cleaner for insurance purposes. Then we have an agreement. I'll send you to the ship's last known location. Remember, not a word of this leaves this room.
My guess is he's self trying to import some illicit items.
Sometimes that's just how things are.
And that he wants it kept quiet because they're blackmailing him. He wants us to kill them
trust you
so
to
they can't
honor
blackmail
our
him.
agreement.
Crime's at an all-time low around.
So gonna gonna be extra careful to save a few extra times because I feel like we are going to be hiding the fact that the governor's blackmail. and I would love to blackmail the government or trying to kill and blackmail. It just seems right.
Captain, greetings.
All right. Save here. And yep. Guessing Umbriel is the name of the ship. I don't remember a moon with it.
The ship moving.
It is good to see someone out here. I've been drifting alone here for 2 days without help. Wait, you on the account? Alright, come on board. I hope you've got some extra ship parts for repairs, because we're going to need it to get this thing back to base.
Alright. That's helpful in getting more loot.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Well, I told them I was a pirate, and they didn't argue that they weren't a pirate. That's a step towards it being blackmail.
So, you're a pirate? Please. We know you're not really with the fleet. Word of advice? Learn the lingo before you attempt anything so stupid again. You've got two choices. We need ship parts to repair our busted craft drive. Hand them over along with your ship, and maybe we'll let you live. Or we dust you and take it anyway. You've got to the count of 20 before I make that choice for you.
Cool.
You mean to parlay? Countdown's over.
That's just funny.
You're clearly bluffing. You play your cards right, and maybe you'll figure that out. I didn't think you were a fool. I'm listening. Nobody wants that. Don't get ahead of yourself. Is that it then? Sorry. But I'll marry your gal. Tell you what, I'm feeling charitable. Just give us the ship parts we need to repair our graft drive so we can get out of here. I admire your confidence.
I'm gonna go down. Have anything valuable?
You've got nothing. Nothing!
Take this guy down! Think something!
No mercy!
Okay. Back. Let's do. There's. He's with a melee weapon. Let's go find some. I am almost about to level up though. I'm going for combat. All right. We've killed everybody. So I'm gonna go back down. Leave this the lowest level. That's a weapon case. I would assume the pirates wouldn't. Workout room. Workout room is in. Guessing it's those. Like those. Guessing this is a galley. It is. Really wish it wouldn't highlight items that are not actually able to be picked. One thing to highlight a box that is empty, but it's entirely another to highlight items that can never be picked or interacted.
Find anything useful?
Collection set is something. As to also like fill glass with stuff. I wonder, can I fly this back? Check that after I'm done.
Why are you bothering to carry all that junk?
Because I can sell it. Money is money. If I wasn't coming to pick up all the stuff, I would never know this game had such fun plushies. Which I could have actually managed to persuade to work. But the pirate was fun. It's possible he really just was just ship parts. It's also possible it's on one of the notes. Right. Everything there. Now, I'm going to see if we can just pilot her ship. I'm not authorized to pilot. A shot. Alright. Inventory. Notes. This is it. Art. It's from Hearst. Asking you to take care of the ship and anyone on board. Nice. Pirates directly. Here how you do it. Yeah, he hired the pirates. I just want to be rid of this problem. If someone catches on, if someone out that I'm having an affair, and that woman involved ran off with my government issued ship. I'm sure you'd understand that would be very bad for me. Ahead of that. Goodness. Now I get to blackmail him. Simple board. See if Sarah has anything to say about it. For that, I'm going to take a quick break. Alright, and I'm back. See if the game had any issues with that. Looked like it. Alright. So, let's stuff chip. Not mean to equip it. Oh, okay. There we go. That's fine. Oh, that's correct. It looks nice, but no. 25 mass, that's right. Save and talk to Sarah. See if we've got any.
Wonder where this will all lead.
Doesn't look like it.
Ask whatever you'd like. Bye.
That was odd. Max it later. Might be good. Okay. Optional to destroy the ship. Or I can return to him and see what I can use gets to blackmail him. I like that idea.
Now you can see why you see Marines that get sent here consider this posting a punishment.
So we are going to do an extra save right in front of the governor for messing with the dialogue options, but
Crime's at an all-time low around civilians. Miners.
I sure hope you've taken care of our little... It's good to see you. I'm eager to conclude our business together. Did you, take care of my little problem?
blackmail him.
The fact that we helped this imbecile worm his way out of the situation makes me sick.
I see how it is. Tell you what, say you really do have this alleged note, and we're thinking of using it against me. If you're so inclined, I'll take it off your hands instead, and compensate you far more than releasing Mr. Brennan's shipment of goods. Then you and I part ways and never speak of this again. Do we have an understanding? Come on, don't make me have to explain it to you. Private security leaves a paper trail. Obviously, that's not a good look, so I had to go where that's not a concern. Hence the pirates, hence you. Got it? Now, about that note. That's what I thought. You can either put up or shut up now. Either way, my patience is growing thin, and you wouldn't want to risk losing that shipment now, would you? Good. I'll release Mr. Brennan's shipment to you as promised. I'll even defer his taxes as a little bonus. You really helped me out of this bind. Don't take this the wrong way, but I hope I'm never in need of your help like this again.
It's been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
Sidonia City
Now,
Security is here to keep you safe.
that second option, when I talked folks on, didn't piss Sarah off, and I didn't really get the chance to reload that and just lie and tell them their ship is destroyed. Comes out later than it comes out. I'll see if it doesn't fit.
Welcome back. I'm eager. Did you take care of my little... Good. I'll release Mr. Brennan's shipment to you. You really helped me out of...
Alright, so that didn't piss off Sarah. Good. And the truth is out there for some.
Did you do that thing I asked you to do yet? Wait.
You don't even know who your assistants are.
My shipment. Do you have it yet? Oh, that's nice. Thanks for getting this for me. Now, could you be a pal and get to my computer messages? Well, they've been piling up while you were gone, and I need you to respond to them for me. Here's my password. Just make sure your replies sound like they're coming from me. I have a reputation to maintain. I could, but we'd be Yeah.
Right. Approve. I'm gonna piss him off. Off by making the workers happy. Alright. So, we've proved things to make the workers happier. Got a skill points, which I am putting in commerce. Or security. Both commerce. think I can jump from here.
Why'd I have to be stationed on Mars of all places?
I hope I didn't make a mistake, but I wonder what's taking Hank so long.
Question.
I saw. Good work. See? I knew having someone on the inside like that would work out. I've already put it in order for the equipment. I was going to ask you to pick it up for me, but there's a problem. One of my guys, Hank Ferraro, offered to go. I tried to tell him he'd be more useful sticking to his job here, but he insisted, and he was already on his way out before I could stop him. But it shouldn't be taking this long. Just a quick trip to Gagarin and back. I'm concerned. I could use some help with this. I don't know. Maybe he got hit by pirates. Maybe he's out of fuel, drifting. Maybe he just stopped for chunks. Anyway, something's up, and it doesn't seem good. Since you've proven yourself so... Hank's been a difficult employee, to be honest. More interested in showing off than doing good work. He's aggressive. He starts shit with the other employees. He's often late for work and so on. So this came up and I figured maybe he's trying to turn things around. Even though I was reluctant, I wanted to give him a chance. Now I'm questioning if it was a good idea.
Yeah, it sounds like he knew the shipment was coming and went to steal it so he could sell it.
Oh, thanks. This is a huge help. You'll be happy to know I actually carved out some of the budget so I can pay you for all of your assistance. We don't currently have much information to go on. I'd suggest checking with Sidonia Ship Services over at the starport first. They'd be the last person I know that's seen Hank. It's all I've got without sending you all the way to Gagarin to retrace.
Right.
All citizens are welcome and encouraged to make use of the Sidonia Community Center on the mid-level for activities of all sorts. Seek a community center representative to plan your event or regular gathering today.
Me? You want to talk to me?
Hey, what can I do for you? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked. Let's see here. Hank,
Hank. No one by that name. Oh, wait. Here we go. Henry Farrell. Hank's gotta be his nickname. Yeah, he's been through here. Took his ship and departed. Actually, it looks like he came back into Mars space recently, but he didn't land here at the spaceport. The ship diverted and landed outside the city a ways. Nothing out of the ordinary. Got a ship and left. Tried and failed to get a discount on fueling up. That's about it. I've been doing this job for years, and I can't think of many reasons someone would come in for landing, but divert somewhere else. I've seen people try to offload some sort of contraband that way, but usually they don't do a flyby of the port before doing so. And scans would have picked it up, so I don't know. You're gonna have to ask me yourself if you manage. Just let me know if you.
Yep. Basically. Save at our ship.
Need some work done?
Actually, I want to see what they have for sale. See if it is noticeably different. See if it's noticeably different from what they had at New Atlantis.
Sure, have at it. I'm sure you can find something you'll like.
Right. Every class, slightly better than mine. Weapons. Okay. No missiles. $55K. Not pre-proof of that. Guessing. $8K. Thick. $135. A lot more cargo space. Actually, all that much more.
Sure, have at it.
All right. I've only got 9K. Don't think that really upgrade. Want to move. have a second. Oh. Now. That's the one. I forgot to see if you can actually. How about we try? But let me add a. I don't know why. Sure. Nice. Okay. That's. Oh, landing. I'll delete that for now. Grab jump. 1,000. Grab drop. Alpha. Grab jump. B reactor. I don't. Reactors. Nope. Piloting ranks C. Yes. Hold. 5, 6. Oh. 8. Go up to 5 or 50. 5 for 50. Too little landing gear. Any holds. Not because it actually matters. $300. S3. That goes on. Go ahead and both have the same landers who asked P10 cheaper. That's why. Bars. Bars are. Okay. So we're going to exit this one, but we're going to come back in. I want to know if adding first off, hab is 8 map. Need it to be habitable. That's the step up. So he's a Docker. Howling. Um, I don't actually need the cowling. Just need the weapon mounts. Structural. It's that pull off the cowling. Worth a look. Lock her back on. Back. Oh. Up. Cargo hold. See if we can do hide. Oh. No, too bad. This. Prayer. Got jump through. XNL. Port 35, 1350 cargo. More grab trap. Rest, but I have the ability. Or an extra. Get to more grab jump thrusts. Upgrade to class 2 drive. Class B drive, rather. I have a class B reactor. Can't get, but piloting length. Right. I got the extra landing gear. It's full section. An engineering bay up top. Head and go inside and look at. Right. Where we want to be.
Nothing for us to do. You're in good flying condition.
Right. Guess I specifically have to tell him. I'll go back to Trevor. What's it, Trevor?
Let's see. Oh, wait. Actually, yeah, something seems off about this. You're probably right that you need to work this out with your boss. Anyway.
Right. Now. Nope.
Watch out for the robots.
You're listening to SSNN.
Wonder if I can jump from this high. Yep.
I wonder what's taking Hank so long. I hope I didn't make a mistake, but... That's a little suspicious. Why would he do that? Moreover, why wouldn't he return with the goods? Something's definitely up. I asked around while you were gone. Some of his co-workers mentioned there's been a little extra, well, Hank lately. In particular, he was cursing up a storm about work and about his co-workers. Said some things that make me think his intentions here were not pure. Anyway, he's not too bright. Maybe he's still here in Sidonia. Check the broken spear. Well, see if you can get him to admit it first, and if he does, see if you can get it back from him. If he resists, or otherwise won't tell you what we need to know, then we may have to turn him in. I trust that Sidonia Security will bust him good, but he may not tell him where our stuff is. So see if you can at least... Remember, it's most important that we find out where the equipment is. We've got to do it before we lose it, and we've got to hope to whatever higher power you believe in that it wasn't jettisoned into space. We've got our work cut.
Right. So our hope is going to be that still has the stuff when we come back. I don't intend on roughing him up.
Work in the deep mines. That's where you make the big bucks.
I know the Deimos employees here on Mars think I'm overbearing. But what they don't know is that I've saved this operation from being shut down countless times.
Hey.
Unless you're a Deimos employee, I can't really help you.
You wouldn't last a week in the mines. Questions, huh? Let me buy you a beer first. Suit yourself. Anyway, I seen you talking to Trevor. What's someone like you doing sticking your nose where it doesn't belong? Okay, you got me. Yeah, I took it. Wanna know why? I had to. Those guys all think I'm some kind of joke. And I'm stuck with this stupid 3-year contract. I can't afford to break it. So, screw Deimos, screw Trevor and all the other miners. Losing that equipment's the last straw for them. Did he tell you that? One last failure in a string of failures to meet quotas. It'll be layoffs for everyone, and I won't owe Deimos a damn credit. Well, shit. You could turn me in. I'd be in jail, and then this be all for nothing.
I don't want to do that.
Fine. You got me. I'll take you to where I stashed it, and then we can haul it back. But you better not be lying to me about not telling anyone. Relax, hotshot. I ain't gonna shoot you in the back. If that... Just, follow...
If it's any consolation, I don't trust this man either. I'll keep an eye on him.
That was a right jumpsuit.
Hello.
I could never leave these people behind. Their continued success is my life's work.
Mars isn't for everybody.
We're almost there. This ain't so bad.
All right, Hank.
Man, I'm impressed you figured it all out on your own. I thought I was being real careful. It was so easy, right? Boss man Trevor's so loud sometimes, you know? And I got good hearing, so I overheard you all talking about this equipment. I knew what it meant to everyone and how screwed they'd all be without it. And then Trevor just lets me go pick it up because he thought I was showing initiative. It really was the perfect plan.
I was hoping to see some mineable nodes. I'd like Hank to hurry up.
You know, it's too bad. I bet I could have made bank on selling this stuff. What do you think? 500 grand? Cool mill, maybe? But
Yeah,
where would
right.
I even have sold it? Not like I would have been able to march pallets of mining equipment down to James without anyone noticing. Probably best we're returning it, because what a nightmare that would have been trying to offload it. And trying to destroy it all would have been another huge pain in the ass. It's mostly metal, right? What was I thinking? I guess I could have flown somewhere remote and buried it, dump it all in one of the old mines and forget about it. Huh, but then you would have been real screwed, huh? Good thing you found me before I did that. Am I right?
Classic screwing people over just to screw people over.
Almost there, all right? I had to park my ship off a ways so they wouldn't find it right away. I'm sure you get it. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Didn't think I'd be going all the way back so soon. At least you won't have to walk all the way back, eh? I mean, you know, maybe we'll take the ship back to port and let someone else unload it, save ourselves the hassle of hauling it all back ourselves.
No one ever
Anyway,
actually
see you just up ahead?
does stuff to screw over a company just to screw over a company. It's either revenge as you screw them over, which even that is rare, or getting something actual out of it. No one just takes the risk of going to jail for destruction of property. For the hell of it. Hasn't it?
All right, that's enough. Now face me.
so I don't have to shoot you in the back.
Well, I figured.
No. We got a problem we can't resolve. Namely, you know too much. Wait, really? Even if I don't go to jail? Not if I convince them you were behind it the whole time, newcomer. And after I kill you, I'll look like a hero. Well, when you say it like that, maybe you got a point. Damn it. You're right. What the hell am I doing? This is freaking stupid, even for me. This whole idea, I barely thought it through. I just acted because it seemed like my only shot. I really don't want to hurt anyone. I'm in too deep and I don't know what to do. I know I don't deserve it, but will you help me? Please? Hey, I like how you think. You'd really do that for me? I mean, as long as they get the equipment back, no harm, no foul, right? And if they think I got it back for them, then maybe I'll finally get the respect I deserve. Yeah, I'm down for this. Let's do it.
You're going to persuade everyone that this weasel is some sort of hero? Oh, ridiculous.
Sorry, Sarah.
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be concise. Okay.
Can I actually go inside a ship? Watchdog. Oh. Okay. Oh, there. In X. Would like to know the effects. Alright. I would like to know what that sounded.
Almost
18
break time.
hours without
Come
incident.
on, you can make it.
I'm looking forward. Any luck? Oh, do tell. What took him so long?
Actually,
Not ready to wrap this all up yet?
back it up for a second.
Okay. I'll be here.
Back it up for a second and um, save.
Look, I've got some credits set aside for you, but I need to know what happened with the equipment first.
I was hoping it was going to let me
Wow, is that
tell him
true,
the
Hank?
truth.
Sounds like you really gave it to him, eh? Well, good on you then.
Oh yeah. Well, I really just wanted to prove myself, you know, take initiative and stuff. So, I went early to go pick it up, but when I returned to Mars, I noticed that pirates were following me. I diverted from the spaceport and led them into the desert, where I fought them off and drove them away. Oh, it was wild, man.
Turns out I had you all wrong, Hank. You'll have to tell me all about it later. Let's allow our friend here to get going, though. I'll take it from here and get the equipment sorted out. Here's the credits I promised. I'm also throwing in some ore to repay you for what you got us before, and then some. We'll be able to recoup it in no time with these new tools. Thanks for all your help. We couldn't have done it without you.
Someone ought to tell Rivka her coffin fits are getting real old. But it ain't gonna be me. She's got a mean death stare.
Well, the
I
Deimos
used to think having a
here is
psychologist on staff
nice.
was ridiculous. But after all this, maybe it's a good idea after all.
Credits are nice. I'd like to tell him the truth about Hank. Doesn't seem to give me the option, which is reasonable.
You know, I believe we've got the best mining team ever assembled here. Well, that's the idea, anyway. Now, if we fail to meet our quotas, it'll be our own fault, not the bloody machines failing to do their job. Shame we didn't have enough left over to fix old Gnome over there. Would have been nice to have another functional robot around. It's fine, anyway. I think we've gotten used to that old broken-down talking computer just the way he is. Great, now that you helped us get that new equipment, what a difference it makes. We're pumping out yields that would have taken twice the crew before. As I'm sure you know, We're responsible for supplying resources to Deimos Star Yards, which in turn is responsible for supplying UC naval vessels. That, among other major projects, makes us one of the United Colony's most important mining operations. The prestige and pay that comes with it almost makes up for being stationed at the arse end of the settled systems in the middle of nowhere.
I wish it had given me the option to get those two from the beginning. A job now that you can better use to pay for the people.
You have a good one, all right? Mining's fair work, but you can't. See you around.
And it'd be nice if it gave the option of fixing up Gnome.
Consider this unit always on the job.
Over here. Is that an elevator? Nice.
People always ask me what I think about mining. It rocks. God, I'm so tired.
It's not easy, coordinating corporate efforts between the Star Yard and here. Hello there. Do I know you? Ah, yes. I seem to recall hearing about that. Well, it's nice to finally meet you. I'm Leona Hawks, Deimos Star Yard's corporate liaison. Anyone who deals with our office likely deals with me at some point. I suppose I'll be seeing you around. We've been contracted with the UC for decades to provide military-focused crafts for the entire fleet. It makes sense that they trust us, as Deimos is the oldest standing ship manufacturer in the settled systems. We were responsible for some of the major advancements in grav drive technology since the early days of its existence, so our legacy is strong. I coordinate between Deimos Corporate and the other operations, such as the Star Yard itself, and the mining operations here on Sidonia. Deimos Star Yards Corporation is a complex entity, given that the different divisions have different goals and priorities. My job is to make sure those are all in alignment.
Well, I was hoping it'd give me an option to get Peter fired, because he is useless, and his assistant does his job when he has it.
Bye then.
But it doesn't seem to give that option. It's not a cult. Oh my.
I've warmed up to Mars since I came here.
Pardon.
Been serving drinks here for over 40 years. Few places can offer that kind of stability. We've got cold beers and good atmosphere. Not much more. He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to Pour one out to the blackest sea. Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
Yeah, it's 2,500. That's almost as much as I got for the last job.
Now I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. 2 strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine. Come on. Life on Sidonia? Yeah. I get your point. And maybe he's not good. I'm glad you understand. Maybe we can work something out. All right, I give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moera kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Yes?
I didn't have to pay for it.
Live where you work. Tired of commuting from distant systems to Sidonia every day? Lux Condominiums has premium apartments available to rent. Whether you need single, double, or family occupancy, Lux has
Hey, be careful around the equipment. Don't want to lose an arm or something. Excuse me.
Hey there.
This here's the most important work in the galaxy. We find the resources that make spaceships possible.
All right. I think I just saved. We'll save again anyways. Anyway, so I'm gonna take a break, get some food, cook this week's food, and back later.